Hello again, and welcome to another DDO classic video. So, um, first thing on the agenda today is I want to recap what I got from doing these last two quests that I did in the last two video. In the last video, I did um the quest for Garrison here. He lost to Garrison's missing pack. Some troglodyte took it, and we had to go get it back. And we also did walk the butcher's path over there, and that was a little bit trickier. There was a bunch of traps and things in there that we had trouble getting, and I said there wasn't too much that I really want out of those, so I didn't really bother recording looting any of those chests. But I did do both of them up to elite, and walk the butcher's path. I actually got my rogue buddy Galen here, he's doing some questing of his own right now. He helped me out in there, and we got some cool stuff. So, quickly, I want to show what we got. So, I got the Moog's Ornament. I believe this was out of this quest right here, Garrison's Missing Pack, a +1 Wisdom, or sorry, +1 Dex uh, trinket, which maybe not will be relevant. Depends on if I get another Charisma item. I prefer the Charisma +1 Charisma one more that I have now, but maybe this could prove useful. I also got really pretty lucky, I think. I got the Bottle of Air. Now, this was not on the list of special items because I believe this can drop in just about any uh, level 3-ish chest, give or take. Um, it's just a rare thing that you can get, and this means that I no longer need my ring of water breathing because I can just equip this and I have infinite water breathing. So that's really cool. Then I also got a +1 wisdom trinket, which I mean I don't really have a use for this now, but maybe at some point in the future this will be useful. Probably not. I'll probably just bank it and then maybe use it in a future life or something. This I believe was from the end boss in Walk the Butcher's Path. Then from the big ogre, was it Vorag the Vengeful or something like that? We got the Maul of Vengeance as well. In fact, both of these were actually dropped for Galen, and he passed them to me because he didn't care for them. So honestly, not going to use either one of those, but they're just cool to have. Going to put them in the bank and maybe use them on a future life. But the thing that I actually wanted, and the thing that I plan on actually using, is this bad boy, the Jade Ring. This is a +1 resistance, which is redundant, I believe, with my Pathfinder's necklace. But this will mean that I'll have more room to get a different necklace. And it also has a colorless augment slot. So that is cool. That means I could get a +1 thing in there to go with my stats. So you see I have 2 odd stats now, Dex and Con. I just remembered that the Dex is only odd because of this. So if I did put a +1 thing in there, I don't think it would stack, right? But look at this one. I believe the Diamond of Strength, I believe it's an enhancement bonus. I believe all augments are enhancement bonuses unless it says otherwise. There's some competence bonuses and stuff. This ring I should not be wearing. I only equipped it just curious about it. I don't plan on using it. But this is a cool ring that we got out of there too, Air Guard. I'll probably try and sell it. It's a cool thing. Um so yeah, I'm going to try and get an augment for this, maybe. I was gonna do that, but now I'm debating whether I should since I know that the resistance is kind of redundant. Well, actually, you know what? The Ring of Rage isn't doing anything for me right now because I'm never actually using this thing. It's cool to have. I think I've used it a couple times just to get a little extra hit points or something, but like when it comes to a boss, I'd rather just charge in and evil smite evil and just kill it before anything happens. So Rage hasn't become useful yet. So I think that's what I'm gonna do first. I didn't have any other relevant items. No. So, we're gonna come over here to Gold Scuttle. Now, I can, once again, I can gamble. I can gamble for 1. I have a 1 in 3 chance of getting something good because the Dex +1 is no good anymore. Because I was thinking it would be good, but it won't be because I already have an enhancement bonus here. So Dex is no good. Con would be good. Also, Charisma would be good. Actually, oh no, it wouldn't be. So I was thinking Charisma would be good because then that would mean I could replace this with the Dex one here. But that doesn't matter. So the only thing that I would like from this is Con. Shoot, I don't think that's worth gambling a 1 in 6. I'm going to probably hold off on this ring. I'm probably just going to not use it. I'm going to hold on to it and hope that I find something else, some other use for it. I might end up using it on a future life. I might replace it if I replace this necklace first, but I think there's a good chance I might just find a better ring before I find a use for this. But anyway, cool items. Definitely the most useful one is the bottle of air. The other ones are probably just going to all go in the bank and collect dust until I find a use for them. In the meantime, we are going to head on over and it's time for me to level up because we completed all level 2 quests that are relevant to us. Maybe I can go back for more for favor. I have been thinking about favor being an issue because I do need to get favor with the coin lords and with the free agents. I believe the coin lords will unlock another bag slot. Like, I can use a portable hole to expand my bags. And I think that free agents also give some good stuff. So I might have to do some more of the other quests anyway for favor, but for now, I'm gonna ignore those. And if I do them, I probably don't even need to do them on video because, like I said, there's nothing really relevant for progression that I'm gonna get from those. It's just gonna be grinding quests. So I actually wasn't supposed to come in here yet. I was supposed to collect my quests. Or, sorry, no. It's the opposite. I'm gonna go in there for quests in a sec. But, let's see. We are going to advance the next level as a paladin. Now, last level we did concentration. Now we do UMD. I still have not really found a necessary use for UMD, but certainly there could be scrolls and stuff before too long. And that's it. There was no other meaningful choices to be made. We get extra hit points. We get another religious lore, which every stack of religious lore will add something for me. Is it my... It's one of my feats here, right? For this? I'm not sure. I think I have something that stacks with the amount of religious lore feats that I have, because I get those every few levels, but doesn't matter. No choices to be made, so let's just finish and continue. And immediately, I already have 4 action points or enhancement points to spend, right? Yeah, so that leveled me up real darn close, so I'm going to very quickly here get to be able to level to 6, but I'm not going to because I have a bunch of level 3 quests I want to do. So I am going to now pause. Actually, no, I don't think I need to, because I think we know exactly what we want. We do this, as we discussed. I'm going to grab this, because we wanted Stunning Shield. That's the whole thing we were trying to spec into. An additional 10% chance to make a secondary shield bash? That seems really good for what we're trying to do. Extra +1 to hit damage and AC. And it increase the DC of our stunning abilities. That'd be good. This, it reduces the cooldown. That's also really good. I mean, obviously it also increases the damage a little bit, but it's mostly the cooldown. We want to be able to use this thing more than once every 40 seconds. Doing it 3 times to get the 15 seconds is also pretty good, but I'm not gonna deflect arrows. That's also really good. And then that can go down to every 2 seconds if we stack it. And then action boost. I don't like action boost. So I think I'm gonna take this one because it's a passive additional 10%, so that'll bring us up to 30% chance to shield bash. And then our last point, I think we're just gonna keep going into stunning shield, get that to 3, and then maybe start thinking about no. I feel like even just 1 point in this is pretty good. But I also feel like stunning shield, only being able to do that every 45 seconds is probably not often enough. Yeah, this is all, we have a lot of good stuff over here. All right, I'm going to take this, only because I haven't really had a problem with arrow. Oh, actually, you know what? I do know a place where this is actually going to be relevant. Yeah, so I'm going to take that. All right, cool. We got a new ability, stunning shield, and there is no room on my action bar. I don't need to trip. Tripping is no good. We have a much better CC in stunning shield. And yes, I know I can do more action bars. My main character has like 4 rows of action bars down here. I think this is probably fine. I'm not going to be using this only every 45 seconds, so having it on 6 is fine. Okay. So, quests. Quest time. Hey, that only took me 12 minutes. That's faster than usual, huh? Alright. Ooh. Darn it, I left. What I wanted to do was talk to the bartender again, because remember she gives quest leads? I was curious what her level 3 quest leads were. I know which quests I want to do. Alright, I'm consulting my cheat sheet over here. My list of quests. So I'm curious what she is going to give me. Food and drink, please. Okay, no, we're not trying to sell those yet. Oh wait, no, that's... I'm just doing that out of habit. What I'm doing is I'm looking for work. Level 3 quests, please. This is what I've heard about. Quest arcs are a group of quests that often contain powerful named magical items, either at the end of each quest or at the end of the arc itself. Yes. This is actually exactly what I want, and all 3 of these are the quests that I want here in the harbor. There are more that we're going to do in Marketplace and beyond, but yeah, and definitely there, I didn't realize that, yeah, level 3 is the first time where you start actually doing quest chains. We of course had to do a man named Barty Cardamon, which was actually one quest with 3 chapters. But now we have actual proper quest chains where it'll be like, you do this quest and then this quest and this quest, and after you do the whole thing, you get like a big cool thing at the end. So yeah, can I just take them all? Oh, wait. Hold on. I think I clicked the wrong thing. If I click this, what did I say? Someone named Pearl Drumming is going on about her lady being kidnapped. She's down by the Cerulean Hills gate to the southeast. Oh, while you're there, you should look for an old farmer named Nash Bra. He hasn't been in for a while, and I'm worried he hasn't paid his tab. Okay, yeah, okay, so I just was confirming. That's all I did. Okay, and then we are also going to grab this one. Now, I realize these aren't really quests that I'm grabbing. I'm grabbing leads to the quests, but this will queue them up in my in my quest list for things that like I still gotta do. So I think this is helpful. Hi, good to see you. I was hoping you could help me with something. My old friend Nash Braza hasn't been in for a while. I'm worried. He owes me money. His farm is out in the Cerulean Hills through the southern gate. Check up on him. Oh, and remind him he needs to pay his tab. Yes. Sounds like a plan. And then, last but certainly not least, Waterworks. This is an exciting. It says Harbor. Oh, 4 arc. Right. I thought it was saying level 4 for a sec. Yeah. It is a quest arc with 4 quests. This is a very notorious quest chain, I think. I think a lot of people on their first playthrough go through Waterworks, and it's fun. It can also be challenging, of course. Heard rumors about you. They say you're someone who can be counted on. Harbor Master Zin has a kobold problem he could use a hand with. He's just to the north, down by the water at the entrance to the waterworks, near that big pipe. Can't miss it. It's a multi-quest story arc which contains unique loot. Yes. So there's a lot of good stuff at level 3. Level 2 was like a bunch of little individual quests that had some stuff. Now we're doing quest chains, and there's going to be good stuff at the end. There's going to be some of these that have good stuff throughout. But we're going to have a little bit of delayed gratification here because first up, we want to do the Cerulean Hills. Am I crazy? This is the Cerulean Hills, isn't it? Okay, good. I did remember that correctly. And also, if I look on my map, I think it's just Pearl. And then the other quest I think we have to go out there for. It's not the guard dude. I think I know what that quest is, but I don't think that quest gives any unique stuff, so. Help me, please! Orcs attacked my lady Azabel's caravan as we were traveling through the Cerulean Hills. They dragged her off to some nasty fort near a river and are holding her captive. Who knows what horrible things they have planned? Okay, so we gotta go rescue Lady Azadel, who was captured by bandits or something? Orcs! Captured by orcs. Okay. Don't worry, I will rescue her. Actually, hold on now. Slow down. Tell me exactly what happened. We were on our way to Stormreach, and then dozens of orcs attacked our caravan. Lady Azadel's bodyguards tried to beat them back, but there were so many. I hid under the luggage. Thank the host they didn't find me. The orcs said they were going to take my lady to an outpost to the east side of the Cerulean Hills. Please hurry up and find her. There isn't a second to lose. So the orcs attacked, stole the lady, but didn't take any of the luggage? Like, didn't loot the place? Were they just trying to kidnap her for ransom? Probably. Where must I go? Is through the gate here. Once you're in the Cerulean Hills, continue down the road, heading south. After a short while, you should come across our caravan. Or whatever those bloody orcs left of it. From the caravan, they took Lady East to their Gruul tribe outpost. Please, you must rescue before they do something horrible. Don't worry, I will rescue her. Excellent. Cool. Sounds like a plan. Let's go for it. Into the Cerulean Hills. We're gonna get a bunch of yeah. Okay. So the thing that I need to do now is actually trying to figure out. There's nothing that I get that's unique out here. There is one thing that can drop, but it's a new thing that was added very recently. And if I do get it, I'm just not going to use it. But there are a bunch of random things out here I need to find. And there's also 4 points of interest, I believe. Yeah. We have 7 rare encounters, 14 points of interest. And so I'm pulling up the wiki map because it is very useful for finding all this stuff. And I'm at the North Park. Do I just want to go do this actual thing first? I think that's what I'll do. Since like the other stuff is just like bonus XP stuff, I don't really need to do it. I'll maybe just do that on my own time, just for fun. But then I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm just gonna follow the road, like she said. Press shift to block attacks from your enemies. Why are they telling me this now? Why why didn't that come up like the first time I ever equipped a shield or something? There's some orcs for sure. I mean, let's kill them. They just killed somebody. Is that a farmer? Yikes. Yeah, I can two-shot these guys with this throwing axe. But that's because this place is unnormal by default. Okay, that guy didn't get two-shot at all, but that's because he kept moving and then... Okay, I think he just cast False Life. Was not enough. Bugbear Bard. I do remember the Bugbear Bards. They're kind of cool. Yeah, I should beware the bugbears in the area. There we go, killed 10 dudes. Okay, I should try not to waste too much time out here. I should get going, follow the road. Oh great, the game's lagging a little bit. Oh my gosh. Hope this isn't going to be an issue the whole time. So we're looking for a caravan. I know approximately where I'm supposed to go because it's on the map, but there, yep, sure enough, there's a caravan. And then they said they went due east. Hey, you know what? That's directly
This caravan
where they
has
came
been
from.
looted and ripped to pieces. Judging from the debris, this happened quite recently.
This guy did it. He won't do it again. Oh man, we keep having these little lag spikes. Unfortunately, there's not really much I can do about that because I would maybe try to like restart my computer, but since I do all these recordings in one take, I can't really do that without stopping the recording. So
The road continues east into territory controlled by hostile
okay,
Gruul tribe orcs.
there we go. Let's go ahead and start it up. Oh, I gotta click this. Yeah. And this is the captives, I believe, is the quest. Okay, I think I remember doing this. Like, I mean, I really don't need to hire them, but I'll summon them anyway. I'm pretty sure I can't get on my horse now.
Orcs patrol the road ahead. The Gruul tribe outpost that holds the captives must be nearby.
I know that I can go down there and go around. But I don't know if that's the way I have to go. Is there something? Can I break this or anything? Okay, no, it is gonna. So this is not a branching path. I do gotta go this way. Looking at my list of stuff from this quest, I could get some gloves that are actually more like caster gloves. They're not really relevant for me. There are some hand wraps, which are definitely not
The
relevant for me.
nearby totems are newly built. The Gruul tribe orcs must have taken over this riverbed only recently.
They are of course monk items. There is a ring which could be pretty good actually. It's got resistance 2 on it, so it's better than the jade ring that I was just discussing. and it's got fire and cold resist, which is really relevant. And then I've also can get a large shield, which has got some cool stuff on it too. So there's 2 out of the 4 things that I could potentially get are really good. So okay, I don't think. Wait, who's that? Guldag? Who's the guy I just killed? Some red name dude. Griznug. Okay, that guy doesn't drop anything special. So this is just gonna be a random loot chest. Yeah, I did sell stuff, so. Is there something hidden back here? No, it looks like a little alcove. They would have stuck a collectible in or something. Gosh. It's that lag again.
The Gruul tribe has transformed the 2 islands in the center of the river into a fortress. The orcs must be holding the captives at the very heart of the complex.
I thought I remembered this quest, but now that I'm
Somewhere
here,
atop the smaller island, a deep orc voice barks orders. It must be the orc commander directing his troops.
it's funny. I was just about to say now I don't think I do remember it, but now that I'm back here, now I think I do remember it again. I remember coming here on a previous life and sneaking around and going up and trying to rescue the captives. So, all right, Parnash. His chest could give me the gloves, which they didn't, but doesn't matter. They weren't really that useful to me anyway. All I would have done was stick them in the bank for possibly a future life. Which I don't know what I'm going to do about future lives on this yet. I've got 15 levels yet to figure that out. Actually more, because I think I'm probably going to get to level 20 and then continue into epic levels and do like the next set of content. The thing is, the next several expansions, while they did give epic levels and new content for that, they also were slowly adding more low-level stuff too, so I don't know if I should TR to start playing with that,
A
or if I
crumpled
should just
figure
continue with the epic
lies inside
levels.
a nearby cell.
I think
It
I
must
should
be one
maybe
of the
do
captives.
I think I should probably do the epic level stuff first to a point. Pick some epic level that I think is a good point, stopping point, and then TR. Okay, yeah. I just told him to leave, and he's like, "Yeah, sure." Oh wait. Oh, I have to protect him. That's why I remember this. Okay. I'll put my hireling on him. She should defend him. Okay. Wait, I did just open the chest, didn't I? Where did I get it? Or, oh, I'm just targeting the chest, like, hidden inside the tent, maybe?
A captive lies inside the nearby cell.
Okay, so these are all Lady Azadel's, like, oh, her servants or something. Or her people in some capacity. That guy kind of just appeared out of nowhere. I wonder if he was hiding. Probably was just hiding and I just have terrible spot, so I didn't notice him until he was right there. I thought he was just appearing like he was spawning out of this place. Probably not. Alright, so we could come here and rest if we need to. I thought I saw something in here. Nope, it's just like a weed or something. Okay, moving on.
You see a captive inside the nearby cell. Judging, you've freed Lady Asdal and her bodyguards from the orcs.
Oh, I was trying to talk to her and then she ran off. Okay. Well, I guess I gotta slay the big dude. Why I can only pick back up?
Rather dead, the Ghoul tribe's plan to
Probably
ransom
should have. I don't.
captives
Yeah, I
taken
think I
from the
just was
Cerulean
misclicking on
Hills
the
has been
NPCs.
ended.
I probably should have tried to. Oh, I guess I did try to stunning strike. Okay, well, dude, get up. Is that it? I think I finished. Let's get his chest. This has the ring in it. Will I get it? No, not this time. That's okay. We'll definitely do this on hard and elite and get as much stuff as we can. Mostly want the shield and the ring. I think I kind of want to knock out the other quest too, so well, let's just finish out. The other quest I think is just like a walk up, like it's in the area. It's supposed to not be too long. Okay, yeah,
The
I do
road
remember this
continues
quest.
east into territory controlled by hostile Gruul tribe orcs.
Okay. Is it gonna show me on the map since I... Oh, wait. Why is this whole zone revealed for me? I thought nothing was supposed to get revealed until you had done the explorer stuff. It can't be because I did it on a previous life, can it? Because, like, I did all this stuff on a previous life and I didn't have that revealing stuff on other zones. Anyway, yeah, this over here, this is the place where we're supposed to go. So, giddy up.
This caravan has been looted and ripped to pieces. Judging from the debris, this happened quite recently.
Now, this next quest, I could get a helm, a longbow, and a trinket. I'm mostly kind of just doing it for posterity because none of those are super useful. The longbow would kind of just be a nice to have sort of thing. Um, the trinket is questionable whether I would want it because it's kind of redundant with other stuff I've got, and I like the trinket that I currently am using. And the helmet I think I would use. I think the helmet would be good.
A
Although
dusty
it's also
caravan
kind of
blocks the
actually,
road to the west.
yeah, the helmet is kind of iffy just because of other stuff that I've got. But all right, by Piper, it's good to see a civilized face from Stormreach again. These thrice damned orcs are on the rampage for some reason, and they've driven me off me own farmstead. Last I saw, they were about to burn down my farmhouse and my dogs. Who will save my dogs? You look like you fought an orc or two in your time. Can you go to my farm and drive them off? I don't have much. I'll make it worth your while. Um, what happened? Why did the orcs attack? First, if I know. I've farmed these hills for years and the orcs never made a peep. Then, the other day, a fella showed up, not from around here. He talked funny and he said if I paid him, he'd protect me from the orcs. I said never had any orc troubles and sent him away. Next thing I know, orcs are attacking my farmstead, smashing everything and setting buildings afire. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. Put your mind at rest. I'll take care of the orcs at your farm. Well, sounds like that guy was trying to scam him. Or at least threaten him.
Things look peaceful on the road to Nash's farm, but the hills echo with distant shouts and the barking of dogs.
I definitely do remember this quest, for sure. Like, I have a memory of it almost as if, like, I struggled with it a lot, or I at least I did it multiple times, but maybe that was just because I was doing like I am now, where I do it on easy, hard, and elite, probably from my first life and whatever. But okay, good dog. The dog is tied up on a leash and snarls as you approach. It must be one of Nash's pets. So I do one of these. I don't have any of these skills, right? So Diplo 4. Intimidate 7. Oh, it's because I have an item with Intimidate on it, maybe, probably? Yes. Or Bluff, which I'm assuming I don't have. Yeah, so I guess we'll do Intimidate and hope for the best. Um, yeah, let's Intimidate. Ah, shut your trap, you big baby. I said shut up. The dog starts startled. The dog emits a whimper and squats at the sound of your commanding voice. Untie and unleash and rub the dog's neck to reassure him. All right, it's okay. That was just a little bit of bad cop, good cop right there. Or bad dog owner, good dog owner? I don't know. I think that now the dog will actually just kind of help me. So now I'll tell my hireling to watch him. So yeah, let's go this way. I'm gonna check the map because there's a good amount of stuff on this map as I recall. Although it is fairly linear, there's like some little side passages. Like this itself was a little side passage. I mostly just was doing it because I remembered that it was a thing. Okay. It's so funny seeing a shrine already. It's like it just started. Okay. I don't know why I have a memory of struggling with this quest, but maybe it's just because I did it so many times. And I don't know why. I don't think I was trying to farm anything from this. Oh, smoked cured ham. Maybe that'll help me lure the next dog. Like maybe that's an alternative way to get the dogs if you don't have the social skills. And I might need that doing it on hard and elite if my
The orc
intimidate's not high
raiders have
enough.
thrown up a crude barricade across the road to discourage anyone from returning to the farm.
That's pretty funny. That's a lot of breakables. But I guess we can get Vandal bonus now. My spidey senses are tingling. Yep, sure enough, that was not a wall. This guy looks like his chest might have some goodies. Come on. Oh great, I clicked it. Okay. Just trying to break stuff. This I think is a default chest. Okay, yeah, this has got the ham in it. Okay, here we go. Feed the dog some smoked cured ham. Yeah, I don't want to risk it. In case it's like a roll. Dog gobbles down the ham, wags its tail happily, pet him, jelly. I should. Now the other dog's like, wait, hold on, I didn't get any ham. Well, tough luck. I found you before I found the ham. That's just how it is. Constitution jump, not relevant. Also, it's not a named item, so I probably wasn't aware of it. Oh yeah, it would compete with my girdle of strength. Well, I say girdle. It's not a girdle at all. It's a loincloth. There is, I think the hit points item that I had before this was called a girdle. But girdle is also the German word for belt, which was kind of scrambling my brain a little bit. Oh, let me guess, more smoked cured ham? Probably a doggo nearby who needs a snack. Uh-oh. Are these dogs still good? Yeah, she's healing. At least one of them. Pop this guy. Man, just killing these guys with axes. I crit him, didn't I? Yeah, I crit him. I feel like keeping them alive is going to be harder on Elite. That's probably why I remember doing this multiple times. It's probably I insisted on trying to keep the dogs alive for the optional, and probably they kept dying on Elite. Okay, I'm guessing there's nothing actually up here. Oh, okay, no, that chest over there, that's the thing that I got the ham out of. So, nothing to see here. I don't think there's anything up here either. Oh, let's just go back down. Something interesting to note about the exploration wilderness zone that I was just in, like the Cerulean Hills. Cerulean Hills was, I think, the first sort of wilderness zone actually added to the game, if I remember correctly. And give this dog some ham. Before that, this area was a different sort of wilderness zone, but it got discontinued. It was just like a tiny little place you could explore and just had a few monsters to kill. Then they added the Cerulean Hills, and at the time they were still sort of experimenting with what wilderness areas should look like. And then eventually they came up with the policy that every wilderness area would have. Did I lose my other dogs? Oh no, they're fighting another dog. Right, I could tell the dogs to stay. Eventually they came up with the formula to have every wilderness zone have like certain number of rare encounters and points of interest, and then also have Slayer stuff as like core mechanics. And so they did. And then they slowly over time converted existing places that were kind of just there as like transitional areas for quests. In fact, maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe the Cerulean Hills was just that. Maybe it was just like a transitional area to get. I'm gonna double back for that mushroom. To get to these quests. But then they later actually made it a proper wilderness zone, like they did multiple others. Okay, that did not work. I probably should have come up this way anyway, but it doesn't matter. I think this would be an interesting back way if you were trying to do this like stealth mode. Just sneak up through this. It looks like it was a river at one point, but it looks like it's all dried up. Probably fills up whenever it rains a lot. That's not good. My dogs are gonna die. She
One of
better kill
Nash's
them.
dogs has died.
Yep, okay. Well, that's fine. I don't really care that much about the optional. But yeah, I probably should have killed all these guys before. I went on the detour just for some mushrooms. Picking mushrooms too soon. Because I can't like actually, I could have commanded the dogs to stay back. I think that's actually a common strategy is you get the dog and you just have it stay instead of come with you, and then it's safe wherever you leave it. Or you even take them back to the start. If you have a full group, you could have one person where it's like you are the dog handler. You're gonna handle all the dogs, and then you are going to take them back to the start of the zone while the rest of us clear everything out. And then at the end, you can come and
Smoke
collect your
rises
loot.
in the distance. You'll need to act quickly to save Nash's house from the flames.
It's on fire. That's not good. Start looking around to see if there's other stuff. Am I just turning on the water? Wow.
Angry orc cries bellow from behind the house as the flames go out.
Is that it? Oh yeah, there's an orc army out here. That stun did not work. Oh, maybe it was on cooldown. Okay, there's this dude.
The local orcs will think twice before raiding another farmstead in the Cerulean Hills.
Alright, let's see if we get anything. Just a comma. So anything I wanted. Alright. Well, I'll definitely be coming in here on normal and elite, see if I get anything, but I don't. What was it? What did I say? There was a longbow from this. Which are really that important. So I probably won't share a little montage of that at all. And then I'm trying to remember what I want from the captives, the other quest. We can finish out. From the other quest, there was gloves, hand drop. Oh, there was a shield and a ring. Those I actually do want. Hmm. I don't know. It'd be interesting
A
how you guys
dusty
feel about
caravan blocks the road to the west.
the whole loot montage. I feel like it's more interesting to do that than to have me just show you everything that I got. I think it's kind of fun to watch me open chests. And that also gives you guys some of the perspective of like how long the grind takes. But honestly, a lot of times the grind takes even longer. Because when I did the mukbang thing, when I watched back the video, it was like, oh, there were only like 2 clips. But you don't realize that every one of those clips had 2 or more runs through with nothing. I didn't even spawn the muck. So, uh, oh, that was just a select a. Okay, that's fine. All right. Um. Okay, I think we're gonna end it there. So, thanks for watching. Next time, I think we will be going into the waterworks. So, that'll be fun. Thanks for watching.